Hey guys, take two. Tavin fucked up the recording, but of course this is the Piggy Bank podcast. Never had a different name. Never once did I ever mess up the name ever. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Of course, I have here with me, taking a drink of his famous favorite beverage, a Coca-Cola. We have Connor Elliott.
Connor Elliott, once again, reiterating the fact that I'm at the new place. But if you watched the Two Penny Games cast, you would already know that. Because this would be out the next Saturday after we've done that.
Wouldn't it be funny if you...
Yeah, I'm not going to run
if you did a funny bit where you just ran to the other room and maybe hit the spacebar again to stop the recording? Wouldn't that be funny?
Hi guys, it's Tavin. What's poppin'?
we got Tavin Bothell there.
You guys should have seen his enthusiasm when he did that first take, and now look at him.
Dude, it was great. It was a fun little bit. I was already in my head. I was like, that's gonna make a fun little TikTok. We're gonna be excited about it, and then yeah, you know what? Here we are.
But at least you still have, but you don't have the footage of that. Well, you do have the footage of that part because when you step back down.
I mean, I don't think you deleted it, but you know.
No, it's when I put my headphones down.
Oh, it was when you
it just paused the recording basically.
I mean, it full on stopped it, but yeah.
But we still have that saved. Is my point, you know?
No,
I mean, yeah, but like for what? It's just the intro and then me throwing my headphones down.
Yeah.
Well,
so I'm probably in the middle of a sentence, or Connor's in the middle of a sentence, and then it just cuts it off. But anyway, of course, this is the Piggy Bank podcast, our casual game podcast with our casual gaming buds. We come together, we talk about our weekend games, what we want to play, what we have been playing, and we play little mini games where we kind of keep score, beat each other to death on screen in a video game and in real life. There's only going to be two people leaving this podcast, so one of us will die.
3 may enter, 2 may leave.
Too many Saw movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
dude, I still haven't seen that.
Oh, dude, I just watched Saw 6. Let me tell you what. We've been in this franchise for a while now, haven't we? Yeah. There's been 6. You definitely feel like, oh, there's been 6 of these, huh?
You've been in the same franchise with the same kind of character for a little too long.
Listen, let me tell you what. Jigsaw, spoilers. Jigsaw dies at the end of movie 3. At the movie 6, people are still dying to his traps. He's still a main character. He died 3 movies ago. What is happening?
No, because it's Mark Hoffman making the traps now.
I mean, it is, but it isn't. You know, it is, but it isn't.
It is.
It is, but it isn't. You know.
What the hell are you talking about?
Exactly. Connor, they don't even know anymore. They keep showing us flashbacks. They keep showing us characters interacting with each other, and I'm like, this didn't happen. The scene didn't happen. Like, there's no way.
Remember in Saw 5 where Jill gets a box and she opens the box, but we don't see what's in the box until the next movie?
Yeah. That happened.
That's the thing. It's weird because you can't do that in a movie. You can do that in an episodic show, sure.
Yeah.
But
well, you can do this in movies, Phil, when you have a new one coming out every year.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
You know, if it's Halloween, it must be Saw.
Basically every Halloween, yeah.
No, they nailed it 6 years in a row so far.
On October 31st?
No, yeah, you know, that season.
Halloween-ish, you know.
Yeah.
Anywhere
we were gonna get Saw
October
X.
10th and 31st.
We were gonna get Saw X in like Halloween season, but then they released it early to get out of the way or something. I don't know.
Heaven, isn't it weird that you call it Saw X, but you don't call it Saw VI?
No, not at all.
Well, there's not a 7, 8, or 9. There's a Saw the Final Chapter, Spiral, and Jigsaw.
Well,
so it's
and an X.
It's the 10th one.
X. Whatever.
Jigsaw.
Saw is not what we're here to talk about. We're gamers.
We're talking about games. We're talking about the Saw video game.
I remember playing that for like a moment, and I was just like, I don't know what to do with this. And
I played the demo to that game.
No, I never played it. But you know, let's just hop right in. I have this week. I don't know if you guys remember last week, but we did a little hit 10 for the top 10 video games according to Metacritic, the top 10 Xbox 360 games, right?
I remember that.
I can't remember who won. I think it was Tavin.
It was me.
Oh, Connor won.
I will.
Tavin,
let's be honest.
Shut up. He's just trying to modify the history. We'll go back and watch that. We'll know.
I'm glad for you, Connor. Congratulations.
I remember
congratulations, Tavin, because I don't know who won.
No, I won both my mini games that week. It was one of those instances where Connor.
Oh, because you beat me.
Good week.
I remember.
It's a good week for Connor. All right.
It was. Try it again.
But this week is going to be a hit 10 for. I'm not using Metacritic. We're using the website Ranker with the best video game sequels.
Oh.
I'm assuming sequels being the second entry in a game or any subsequent.
Not necessarily. I will say, to kind of get y'all on the right track, all but one of these games have the word 2 or the number 2 in the title.
Good to know.
2 even 2, man. Let's go.
Best sequels. Is it now?
Because Connor was such a winner last week, it's going to be Tavin going first this week. So
bam.
I do have a question. Is it like a community vote? Because Ranker we haven't used before.
Ranker, yes, it's very similar to the top 10s, where basically it's like a community where like they like, hey, I think this should go higher, I think this should go lower, where they like basically vote like an up arrow or down arrow whether it should go wherever.
Okay.
Did we explain the rules of Hit 10?
Oh, sorry, I did not. So Hit 10 is a game where we have a top 10 list or a list higher, but we just take the top 10 entries. Sorry. Top 10 entries of that list, and we assign point values to them. 1 on the list being worth the most at 10 points. Number 10 on the list being worth 1 point, and everything in between is inversed. So like, number 2 would be worth 9 points, number 9 would be worth 2 points, and so on and so on. Each participant gets 5 guesses going back and forth until we have a winner in points. If there's a tie, we'll go ahead and go outside the top 10 for the next 3, I would say. Where I'll usually figure out a tiebreaker, be like, hey, which is higher between so and so games, Anyway, gentlemen, are we ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ready as we can be.
Evan, as soon as you are ready to give me an answer, you go ahead and give me an answer.
Best video game sequels, you said most of these have 2 in the title.
All but one of them have the number 2 in the title.
All right, well, I'm just going to reach to the first one I can think of right now, and I'm going to go Assassin's Creed 2.
Assassin's Creed 2, Tavin. It's going to be number 9 on the list. That'll get you 2 points. For
that's not what I need. That's not what I need.
No, what you did need, Tavin. You needed my pick, Uncharted 2, Honor Among Thieves.
That was a good one, Connor.
Uncharted 2, Connor. It's going to get you 9 points, because that's the number 2 answer.
Fuck,
nice.
That was good, Connor. Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Y'all just each got the inverse.
We did.
There. Tavin got the number 9 answer for 2 points, and Connor got the number 2 answer for 9 points. Tavin, we're back to you.
Yeah, we are. I mean, it's like, what's on this list? You know what I mean? What's on it?
It is.
Can I get? Let me get. Fuck, this is hard.
I'm done.
Oh God, man, I'm struggling to pull one here. Let me go with a Super Mario Galaxy 2.
Damn. Okay.
Super Mario Galaxy 2, Tavin, is not on the list.
Man, this is gonna be a struggle bus.
You're reaching, Tavin.
Oh
You're reaching.
My God.
There was such an obvious one, Tavin. So
Connor,
obvious.
Go ahead and hit me with your second guess.
My next guess is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption 2 is our number 1 answer, Connor. That'll make you 10 points for a total of 19 to Tavin's 2.
It ain't gonna be a Connor week, I tell you.
All right. God, I fucking hate the internet. Last of Us Part 2.
Last of Us Part 2 is not on the list.
Loser. Sorry.
I will say this list was last updated August 11th, 2023. So there was a chance for it to be on the list. However,
that's an updated list. That's an updated list.
That is. 2. Number 2.
Yeah.
Which means 2.
Are you telling us how many points Tavin has? Because that's correct.
That is correct. Not intentionally, but
listen. Bar for bar, the 3 games I've named are better than the 3 games Connor's named, and I'll die on that hill.
Let's see. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Yeah, what? Definitely not. Honor Among Thieves. You're gonna say Honor Among Thieves isn't as good as
Assassin's
Super
Creed.
Mario Galaxy or Assassin's Creed.
Super Mario Galaxy 2 is better than Uncharted 2.
No. Super Mario Galaxy 1, maybe.
Phil, known Galaxy hater. Galaxy's the best, like 3D series in the thing.
No, it's not.
What is our name? Last of Us 2. Last of Us 2 takes the cake out of all of them.
No, it doesn't. Sorry, Tavin. Sorry, the internet agrees with me, Tavin. You're wrong.
Whatever. Pick the thing.
Gears of War 2 is my next.
Gears of War 2. Connor is not on the list.
I can take that. I can afford it right now.
Evan, with your fourth guess, will he miss yet again?
See, now it's difficult because I don't know the age of this audience. So it's like, which one, you know? God of War Ragnarok.
God of War Ragnarok, Tavin, is not on the list.
Fuck.
Tavin, we've already discussed this. That is not a second game, Tavin.
You bastard.
You're right. It's the fourth.
It is the fourth.
No, it's not.
No, it's
So-
not even in Connor's fucked
Not
up
even in
logic.
Connor's definition, it's not 4.
It'd be number
It is
5.
Mainline 4. Wait, no, that's not. Never mind. Yeah,
It would be number 5.
yeah. Never mind. I already got one lined up. Hook, line, and sinker. How many do we have left?
This is your your penultimate guess.
Penultimate. Okay. Let's go with Half-Life 2.
Half-Life 2 Connor is number 8. That'll net you 3 points.
Okay. A little bit of points there.
Tavin, with your final
Yeah,
guess.
man. So many options, you know?
Mhm.
Great
There are
video
quite
game
a few.
sequels.
Still haven't gotten 3 through 7.
Resident Evil 2.
Tavin putting some more points on the board because that will net him 7 points for the number 4 answer.
Okay.
Good one. Well,
Now a
All
total
right.
of 9 points. Connor, you've already won, but let's go ahead and add some insult to injury real quick with your final guess.
hopefully I'll be getting that with Portal 2.
Oh, fuck!
Portal 2 will get you some more points there because that is the number 6 answer, which will get you 5 points.
Satisfactory final number.
All right, you crushed me there, Connor. Congratulations. You did real good. You did real
Tavin,
good.
do you have a final score for us there?
That would be a demonstrable 26 to a pitiful 9 points for Connor.
Yikes.
I have guesses.
Just yikes, dude.
9 points
guesses.
in Connor's. Or wait, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm overcomplicating. Go ahead.
I have 2 guesses
Go
for
ahead.
what's
Yeah,
also on the
go ahead.
list.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's either Dishonored 2 on there,
It is not.
or okay, it is not, or the other one that I literally just forgot.
Fuck, Mass Effect 2.
Mass Effect 2 is number 3 on the list.
Damn.
God damn it.
I'm surprised none of us thought of that one. What was that other 2? I can't remember. Never mind.
All right, well, I'm just going to run through from 10 going down to 1. We have number 10, Borderlands 2.
Yeah, okay. All right. Sure.
Substantial jump over the first.
Number 9, we have Assassin's Creed 2, which Tavin got. Number 8, we have Half-Life 2, which Connor got. Number 7, which is our only one on this list without the number 2, we have any guesses? It's a superhero game.
Superhero game. Oh, Arkham City.
You're correct. It is Arkham City
Yes.
at number 7. Number 6, of course, was Portal 2, which was guessed by Connor. Number 5, we have Silent Hill 2.
That's what the other one. Yes.
Okay.
Resident Evil 2 was taken by Tavin. Mass Effect 2, number 3. Uncharted 2, which is
Damn,
number
this
2.
list favored the fuck
And
out of
Red
me, man.
Dead Redemption
I
2.
know, right? Well, sometimes this is how the cookie crumbles.
That's
the story
how the cookie
goes.
crumbles, man.
It
That was
does,
tough.
This list does go all the way to number. Oh man, it goes really, really fucking far. Actually, I did not think it went this far. Some games that y'all had said. Connor, you said Gears of War 2, which was number 26 on the list. Tavin, you had said Mario Galaxy 2, which was number 24. No one said this, but Kingdom Hearts 2, number 23.
Well, it's a good thing no one said it.
I wonder why nobody said it.
What? Okay, Tavin. Have you shut up? Because admittedly, the top 10 games are very high received games, deservedly so. But Kingdom Hearts 2 is a massive jump up from Kingdom Hearts 1.
It's much better than 1. It's much better.
Absolutely. Halo 2, we have number 11. Metal Gear Solid, just Metal Gear Solid, we have number 12.
Just Metal Gear Solid?
Just Metal Gear Solid is what it says, but I assume they're just saying it's a sequel to Metal Gear, which I mean,
That's
sure, I guess.
If you count those, it's the third game.
Yeah. I mean, still weird. Doom 2, Hell on Earth, Street Fighter 2, number 14, and then number 15, Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not gonna go super deep in the Duffy here, but yeah,
those are great games that are named
here. Indeed. God damn, this thing goes super.
Where's Epic
far.
Mickey 2 on this list? You know, where's
fucking nowhere to be found.
Damn, man, not the classic Epic Mickey 2.
Didn't that fail?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Miserably.
It was really bad.
Because remember the first one was super well received.
Evan.
Yeah.
Good for you to hear. Last of Us Part 2, number 63.
Wow.
Hey!
Wow.
What?
You can't name 60 games better than The Last of Us Part 2. You can't do it.
Oh man.
Give me a room for a little bit. I can come up with.
You can't come up with. You can't name 60
Connor,
games.
for you, even though you don't like it, Dark Souls 2, number 58.
You know what? Better than Last of Us Part 2.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
It is better game.
No, I'm not allowed. This is slanderous.
No,
This
no,
is
that's a better
just
game.
slander.
Better game. It's a better game. It certainly is. I am a Dark Souls 2 justifier, enjoyer, some might say. I like it way more than I reasonably should. And I can tell you that I would play that in an instant before I played Last of Us Part 2. Not even a second thought.
You see, and the thing is he says it, and he's like, "Oh, I have to justify why I like Dark Souls 2." I don't feel like I have to justify why I like The Last of Us Part 2. The Last of Us Part 2 is one of the greatest games ever made.
Well, Tavin, I don't have to justify my liking Dark Souls 2 more because I recognize that it is not that technically, game mechanic-wise, as good of a game, but it is a better game. Even
Tavin, you want to hear what else Ranker believes is better than Last of Us Part 2?
What's that?
Sonic Adventure 2.
Is that a bad one?
I hate the internet,
That's
man.
a great game.
I hate the internet so fucking much.
Hey,
Sonic
I hear
Adventure
more
2 is
people
fantastic.
talk about Sonic Adventure 2 than I have ever heard people continue to talk about Last of Us Part 2.
There's no way that is
Not
true.
a chance.
No,
not
dude,
a chance in hell. You're on the wrong
see that
side
more
of the
and more.
internet, Connor. That's all you've.
So?
That's all you've
Okay.
told me right there.
Yeah, that's fine. We've already known this. This has already been an established fact. So really, it's just a confirmation of it.
These people that are like in the zeitgeist of games now, I feel like significantly more people talk about Last of Us than they do Sonic Adventure. Anyway, that was my mini game. Congratulations, Connor. You destroyed Tavin yet again.
Congratulations, Connor. You did a great job. Great job, Connor.
That list, like Tavin said, that was a very much weighted in Tavin's favor.
Nah, I dropped the ball real hard on it, man.
And he just dropped. It was a bounce pass right to him, and he just fucking got hit
Took
in the
me
face.
5 entries to get to Resident Evil. Come on, man.
And Mass Effect 2. Like, I understand it's not your favorite game, but we should have gotten that. We should.
It's like one of his favorite series.
It might be my favorite series. Like, and I just dropped the ball on that. And I know that people think in my head, I was like, what are sequels that people regard as the best? And that's why I jumped out the gate with Assassin's Creed, because I was like, oh, people love AC2. People love that.
It's not true. Not true. That's not the best one.
People have like such that take because they remember that when the time they played it, they were like, man, this is so much better. This is one of the best games ever made. When it doesn't really hold up all that well.
It just doesn't, man.
I'm gonna say it right now. I mean, should I say it?
No, don't spoil. Don't spoil.
Oh, what? Mirage?
I assume he's spoiling Mirage thoughts is what I'm saying. But don't spoil that. We'll get to it.
Well, it's not necessarily just Mirage. It's
Phil, wait till tomorrow, which is when we'll be doing the review of Assassin's Creed Mirage. From Phil.
It's true. That is when it will release. All right.
I think Phil has finally accepted the logic that I've been spewing for the last, 2 years or whatever.
Okay, for the last time, Tavin, I have never been a denier that the more RPG like Assassin's Creed games are better. I have never been a denier. Just because my favorite and what I think is the best is before them, and it's Assassin's Creed 4, does not mean that I don't think that Valhalla, Origins, and Odyssey are significantly better games.
But the old ones are bad.
Bad. Strong
They're
words,
bad.
Tavin.
They've aged like milk. For the time, they were great for the time. But now we know better, and they have aged like milk.
Once again, I mean, I can say it, Tavin. I can say it right now.
I don't know. I don't know what I don't know what's on the tip of his tongue. But
Neither do I.
I don't know. If he's about to pop off and say Mirage is the worst, I don't believe it because there's some bad Assassin's Creed games.
No, it's not the worst.
No, it's
But
far from the worst.
I
Not having played a single moment of it, it can't be worse than like Unity was bad.
So I've been thinking about this like for the past like 2 days.
We'll get into review. We'll get it, and you got to play more game anyway. You're early in the game.
Yeah.
You got to play more game anyway. So
I'm a little under 6 hours.
All this Assassin's Creed talk about how it's outdated, it didn't age all that well. Do you know what did age well? Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Which we will play
Connor.
eventually.
You know,
Congratulations.
Connor, I was just saying, I was thinking, I feel like it's been a couple weeks since we brought up Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So
Yeah,
you've been slacking on your on your running bit.
Yeah. But
Pathetic,
Connor, you know what list you won't find Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines under?
What's that?
A list of greatest sequels of all time.
Well, it's not really a sequel to Tavern.
Because it did so well, Connor. Everybody loved it so much that they made another one.
Everyone that played it did. The problem was that Troika Games went out of business. I don't know if they went out of business after that, but I don't believe they. Even if they did, a game didn't sell well. Is that what we care about?
That's
that what
crazy.
We care about, money?
That's crazy that the turrets from Gears of War had a game studio.
Troikas, that's what they're called.
Nerd.
Yeah, they were called Troika turrets. Yeah.
Fucking nerd.
Yeah.
Tavern,
You hear Marcus Phoenix yell Troika.
Boo! And it has some kind of. I was just like it's a howitzer.
Well, no, it's literally like a turret. It's like
I see.
fucking
That one.
mounted turret, you know.
Troika turret. I see.
Yep. Double barrel. Yeah. So let's hit 10. Boys, have we been playing anything recently? I've been playing Assassin's Creed Mirage.
Can't talk about that yet.
And Pikmin 4. I've been playing more Pikmin 4, which is I'm really liking that game.
Forgot about that.
I've been zeroed in on Sea of Stars as much as I can be. I've hit major plot points.
I don't think I've said, because I think last week I still hadn't gotten it. I have the platinum for that game now.
Congratulations, Phil. That's one that I would like for my own personal list, but who knows if I'll ever actually get around to it. Sea of Stars is phenomenal. Like, wow, incredible amount of just emotions and epic moments and plot taking turns that I wasn't expecting it to take. In some really good ways, and just often in RPGs you see like an elevation of stakes, and in a lot of like old school like JRPG turn-based stuff, you'll see like now these like regular people have to fight a god or whatever, and you never believe the jump in stakes. You're always like, what? It's just too much sometimes. This one, I'm not gonna say they're fighting gods, but like as they're elevating the stakes, I'm believing the elevation of stakes.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I think
they
that's
do a good
credit.
job of kind of leveling yourself up.
Well, it's that, but I think it's also like just a credit to the world building and a credit to the level of writing in the story. They've paced themselves out the right way, and I'm really enjoying that.
I'll say something though. I'm not confident in the fact that I would replay this game.
I mean, give it a few years or whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. So, but that's all here or there. I mean, like, you're not meant to replay these giant RPGs all the time.
That's true.
Except for Kingdom Hearts 2, which I play yearly.
Well, that's a sacred tradition.
Yeah,
that's different. I have been playing Sea of Stars as well. I have gotten to the Necromancer, defeated the Necromancer, and now I'm gonna go try and kill something. I think you guys know what I'm gonna try and kill, and I know it's gonna be a travesty of events. I can feel the waves coming. It's like this next big plot point is not going to go over well.
It's going to be either the Dweller of Woe or the plant thing.
Dweller of Woe. Unless there's a plant. I don't know if there's a plant thing before then, but Dweller of Woe is next.
You're at the mansion?
This is to your first eclipse, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
First eclipse. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
You're
so
Solstice Warriors.
it's so obvious that it's like, this is the last one, and we're gonna beat it. No, you're not. Well, actually, you might, but I'm like, this is not the last one, or not the last thing you're doing. That's for sure.
There's more plot coming, Connor. I'll tell you that much. There's a lot more plot
Significantly
happening.
more plot.
Really,
yeah.
there is. Wow,
Yeah.
what a crazy concept.
But I don't think I don't think you know. You don't know what you think you know.
Oh, well, here's the thing. I have no goddamn clue what's gonna happen. I just know I'm gonna go fight this thing, and something's going to happen where it's not.
That
gonna be the end.
is relatively a quarter of the way through the game.
I was gonna ask him how far into the game he thinks he is.
I was thinking a quarter. Like, I felt like it was too early for it to be half, because it keeps cutting to those shadowy figures, and one's like, hey, go and make sure this is done right. And then when that was just the first one, I was like, okay, if I'm just fighting the first of possibly the main group of baddies, I don't even know if that's the case yet.
Yeah.
This is only like not that far in. I'm gonna gauge it off that.
I'll say after when I first played through mine, I thought that place where you're at was like closer to like 30%.
I'd give it about 30.
No.
25 to 30, somewhere around there.
I would say 20 to 25.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say right now where I'm at is probably somewhere in the 80s.
I mean, if you can go without spoiling, can you try to can you shoot me some signals?
I can cover my ears and go.
I mean, I messaged you a line when I got there, and I'm at the point we are going.
Oh, okay.
We are going to go chase the
one the one with all the crying emojis.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So you think you're 80% through?
I would argue it feels like that way, at least. I feel like I've got less game ahead of me than Connor has behind him.
I would say you're anywhere between. I'd say you're closer to like 70%.
I don't even understand how that's even possible. Like,
it's believe me, I'm just as surprised.
Well, I guess we'll all find out when we start playing the game more, Tavin, because it feels so much better than us, seeing as how he's the executor of game completion time for some reason. I don't know why he thinks that. Like, he beat the game or something. Yeah, look at him sitting there. You just were the king of your own game a second ago. You can accept that as your ultimate. Well, actually, you're also the leader of this podcast right here. This segment we do. So just take what you got already. Don't put more on your plate. As being
this is my fucking
master.
show.
You're not the Sea of Stars master, though, brother. You're not.
No, I never claimed to be.
King of, yes, you but you act,
brother. You're not the Sea of Stars master, brother.
Well,
I'll tell you what.
All of this is null and void because I do not know really at all what's going to happen. So my opinion doesn't matter that much. Yeah, right. I can't even judge the quality of the story yet in its entirety.
Kevin, did you go in the whirlpool?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's the last thing I did is I went in the whirlpool.
Okay.
Does it stay pretty linear as it has so far, or does it like have like a moment where it opens up?
There's a big moment where it opens up.
I would argue it opens up, but at least in my experience, there's not a lot to do.
Well, I mean, there's another point, like kind of close to like the last like big dungeon where it opens up even more.
Oh,
because it's kind of like the definitively if you still have other stuff you want to do before this last little bit, go ahead and do it.
And gives you more options of things to do. Okay. Very common.
See that's crazy to me because I've not had options of other things to do.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of was telling you about it, Tavin, but there is a bit to get to the true ending. You have to keep like when you kind of get to. Probably after when you get to the point where it opens up, like I said, Tavin, definitely start talking to your friends at the campfire because they'll start telling you stuff that they like want to do, like a side quest for the true ending.
Oh, okay, all right.
But yeah, Sea of Stars, hell of a fucking game. Fucking phenomenal.
Great game.
Connor, what do you have for this week, buddy?
Well, you guys, we kind of like video game awards, right?
Oh, jeez.
We're kind of a fan of it.
One of these again, huh?
One of these again. We watch something called the Video Game Awards. They come out every single year.
I believe it's just called the Game Awards.
The Keeleys.
Yes, the Keeley Awards. But if you guys didn't know, there's one that's been going on since 2000. You already probably do know.
Fucking X-Spike bullshit.
No. This is still going on to this day. It is the Game Developers Choice Award for Game.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Also known as the GDC Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll just read the Wikipedia so you guys get an understanding real quick. Is the main video game award presented at the Game Developers Conference, GDC, the largest annual gathering of professional video game developers. The conference is usually held in or around March in San Francisco, presents the award as part of the Game Developers Choice Awards, a series of awards honoring outstanding achievements in video game design for games released during the previous calendar year. It has been awarded since 2001. That is bullshit. I see one from 2000 right here. So I went on the Wikipedia, and I got a couple of them. Not all old ones. Honestly, most of them are pretty recent, relatively. And so you guys are going to have to guess the Game of the Year winners. That's all.
For
Just
GDC.
Game of the Year. So do your best, guys, because one of you will die, one of you will live.
Okay. Wow. Fucking dramatic.
It is.
You're going the fuck down, Tavin. I'm living.
All right. Well, don't be so quick to say so.
I got 3 cats to support here.
Live or die.
They may be left widowless or fatherless. We'll see.
They lack the most important part of the puzzle, the survival instinct.
And they gotta learn. They need to go catch rats. But
so bad.
you guys are gonna learn right here from the 2003 list of Game of the Year nominations which one won. And the nominees were Beyond Good and Evil.
Call of what year is this?
This is 2003.
2003.
Okay.
Beyond Good and Evil, Call of Duty, Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time, The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, and probably one of the only games that most of us are familiar with on this list, and by most of us I mean Tavin, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I can read them again, but...
No, I'm between 2. I'm between 2, maybe 3, but
I know which game I know which game I'd personally vote for.
Really?
Yeah. It's just that.
Tavin, just say it's Prince of Persia already, dude.
Yeah, right? No?
Is it who's going first here?
Whoever just decides to go first.
I mean,
Are we doing the usual thing where like we'll go back and forth, like then I go first the next one, and then Tavin
No,
goes
you only
first
get one guess. It's only just like you get your one guess, and then if you mess up, you fail.
No.
He means
like
the
the
next
next round.
Oh,
I don't think it matters.
yeah, I don't think it
I
matters.
mean, that's how we usually do it anyway.
Sure. I'll just lock it in and I'll say it's Knights of the Old Republic. And if it's
I
wrong,
mean, that's what I'm leaning towards. I'm also gonna say KOTOR.
if I'm wrong, that's a fucking bullshit answer.
Well, Tavin,
Go ahead, tell me it's fucking Wind Waker.
Unfortunately, it should be Wind Waker, but it is KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic. I don't know if that's the case.
We both got it.
You did. I guess in the future, it's easy just to both come up with your ideas in your heads and say them at the same time.
No,
And lock
'cause
it
that sounds terrible.
What?
It'll sound terrible on the podcast.
No, you don't say it at the same time. It's like when you both have an idea locked in, one of you goes first. It doesn't matter who goes first. Just that you have an idea locked in your brain, no taking it back.
Okay.
This is all about honor, Phil. Not about who gets to say it quick enough or who says it fast. But both you did a good job. We'll see if that stays the same.
We did it.
Don't hold your breath for this next one, though. Hold your breath for this next one. Oh yeah, this is an audio podcast, so I'll keep talking. 2006. You guys were alive then. Let's see. You guys have these nominees of Wii Sports, Okami, Gears of War, The Legend of Zelda, Twilight Princess, or The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Fuck. You're still holding your breath, Phil. You don't have to.
I want to.
I was just waiting for him to get the nominees out, and then I was gonna let it go. That's hard. Give me the names again.
It is Wii Sports, Okami, The Legends of Zelda, Twilight Princess, The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and Gears of War. While you guys are debating that, the one that I believe should win, or should have won,
Zelda, Twilight
will
Princess.
is my personal favorite, Legends of Zelda: Twilight Princess.
That's
I'm a big
exactly
fan
what I
of that
thought you
game.
would say.
Yeah.
But my thing is, I'm pretty sure that game has the reason that the game is really popular is because it's kind of unappreciated, or not the reason, but I feel like it's one of the reasons.
In my mind, it sticks as one that people like a lot, but I guess I'm always proven
No, I mean
wrong.
like critically, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is
I can
hard.
go through them again. Yeah,
This
it
is hard.
This is a very hard one. I'm pretty sure that it's not a couple things.
Yeah, but it's also like that era could have influenced a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I'm gonna lock in off of blind hope and just how people talk about these games, and I'm gonna say, and knowing GDC, I'm gonna say Okami, but
Nope.
I could be
I'm
wrong.
I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in just because no, that's like a meme answer though. I was gonna say Wii Sports, but I'm gonna say Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls. I'm gonna say Oblivion.
Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Yeah.
And Okami. Those are the answers.
Uh-huh.
Those are the guesses,
Uh-huh.
the estimations. The answer is Gears of War.
Wow.
Gears of War was the
Whoa.
victory. Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I think-
fucking crazy.
That and Wii Sports, or in my mind, are like the ones that wouldn't win over the other three. But Gears
I
of
could
War
totally
won.
see a world where Wii Sports won that.
That's what I'm saying too. Is I could totally see that.
Honestly, the one that I was like,
Fair enough.
probably not is Twilight Princess. Because even though it's a good game and it was received really well, it wasn't like
Yeah, Gears of War was one of the ones I knocked out.
everybody just wanted Ocarina of Time again. So I was like pretty sure not. But then like if you think about Gears of War, like yeah, today that first Gears of War game not great. But
For the time, yeah.
it kind of revolutionized third-person shooters and how to
Definitely.
do a cover-based third-person shooter action game and stuff. So yeah, I could kind of see it. Had a lot of clones. That Gears of War.
Mm.
Oh yeah. So I guess in that way, a lot of developers were like, "We should copy this," and
Yeah.
not to the best effect.
I mean, we
would
got
you say? Would
Uncharted
you
because of
say?
it.
That's
Would you
true.
say that like Bulletstorm is like a clone of Gears of War?
No,
No.
It's a first-person shooter.
Have you played
Is
it
it first person? I
Yeah.
thought it was
Yeah.
third person.
No,
No,
not at all.
first person. One of the best
What
first
am I
person
thinking
shooters.
of?
I don't know about one.
I
I don't
swear-
know about one of the best first-person shooters, Connor. It's a
That
fun
Lash,
game.
dude. That
It's a
Lash-
fun game. I'll say it's a fun game.
I
Fair
never
enough.
played Bulletstorm, so I thought I remember it being third person though.
No, it's a first-person shooter.
Okay.
Steve Bloom.
Yeah, great performance by him.
Yeah.
Well,
The Toonami guy.
he is the Toonami guy. But this is not the Toonami game show. This is the game developers game of the. Okay, 2012.
Wait, jumping from 2006 to 2012.
Right.
Holy shit.
I remember. What was that? What year was that last one? 2006.
Yes.
2006. Yeah.
I remember like 2008, 7 or 8. I remember Googling if we were going to get a Bulletstorm 2 and reading that the developers aren't proceeding with a Bulletstorm because they're going to try out this new thing called Fortnite.
Wonder how that went. I remember.
You know, who
this
knows?
was- This was brought up on Twitter recently, and I vividly remember it because it looked interesting. How about how it was going to be like a defense game against zombies or
Yeah, it was like a tower
Zombies.
defense game.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Initially, the We Saved the World or whatever.
Yep, but not anymore for certain.
Yeah.
2012 though, Fortnite is not a thing yet. But with these next games were a thing, and one of them won. And here are the entries.
2012, otherwise known as 4B, or sorry, was that 6BF before Fortnite?
Jesus Christ.
Fortnite, that's that 2015?
17 or 18?
Oh, you might be right. It might be a 17.
Only 2012.
It's
You
not an
remember that?
18. It's not an 18 for sure.
I think it's 2017.
I think it's a 17. Might be a 16?
Now I got to look up what year.
Nah, we
Fortnite
gotta
came
look it
out.
up. Connor,
I'm
go ahead with
confused. What are you
the
guys
go ahead
talking
with the whatever year we're in. 12.
2012. You all know these games. The entries are
July 21st, 2017.
Nice.
2017. Okay, nice. Fortnite. Right about that. The entries are Dishonored,
Ooh.
Journey,
Ooh.
Mass Effect 3, The Walking Dead,
Damn, this is a year.
and XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Oh fuck, this is a year. Oh,
this was
man.
a year, strong year.
I'm gonna go ahead and lock in Journey.
Journey for Phil. I can read them again if you would like.
Yeah, read them again for me real quick.
It was Dishonored, Journey, Mass Effect 3, The Walking Dead, XCOM, Enemy Unknown.
Okay, see, like, Dishonored would be a good pick for GDC, but I think Journey, Walking Dead, and XCOM knock it out of the conversation. And to me, it's between those three.
Mm-hmm.
Mass Effect 3 was more Mass Effect 2. I don't think it is gonna do anything.
You got to think
here.
about that ending too.
Yeah, and that ending was
Yes.
a huge controversy and stuff. But GDC usually doesn't care about stuff like that.
It's the developer side of things.
Yeah. My first instinct is to go Journey with Phil, but just to try and break this up, I'm gonna lock in Walking Dead.
Walking Dead. Very, very good rule of thumb. Never let the other person's decision influence you, because it is, in fact, Journey.
It's Journey. Yeah.
Phil is correct. People, they were crazy over that game at the time.
People-
I remember
yeah.
it was like, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
it's a walking
enough.
sim.
I don't get it.
Fair enough. It seems like it's.
But you
not my cup
could
of tea.
you could walk with other people, Tavin.
You could.
It
Impressive.
really they just kind of. Oh, there was walking. Okay, never mind. I in my head, it's just a little floating guy.
That's
But
not until
they
like
got
a certain point of the game.
They got feet.
Ah, I see. All right. Jumping far ahead again. 2019.
Uh-huh.
Fairly recently.
Get a
Fairly
whiplash,
recently,
dude.
right? You have some good games right here.
Yeah,
Now
I think
get
I
ready
know
for
this.
them.
I think I know this
This
one.
Oh, you think you do?
I
think I
might
do.
know this one.
The nominations are
Uh-huh.
Death Stranding, Control,
God, what a year.
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice.
What a year.
Yeah, right? Untitled Goose Game.
What a year.
And
I platinumed that game this year.
you did?
Word.
Jesus. I didn't even know you played it. I guess that makes sense. That's a fun game to play. And Outer Wilds.
I do know the answer to this.
Very well.
Shit. All right, then I guess I'll go first. So don't
Yep.
don't say anything,
Yep.
Tavin. Fuck.
Hey, so if you know, you know. Some people know.
Oh man.
That's a tough year. Great games in that list. God, how good was fucking Control, Connor? It's fucking good, right?
I didn't play it.
You didn't play it?
No, I need
Did
to.
anybody here play Control?
I did not.
Oh, dude,
no.
Control is sick as fuck.
No, I know. Yeah, both you and Jordan have said that's like an amazing game.
Oh, it's sick as hell.
Yeah.
Story is
I can't play
bonkers.
it.
Story is bonkers, but just like on a gameplay level, fucking great.
Mm-hmm.
GDC, huh?
I'll need to play. GDC.
What is like? I'm trying to think. Like, what's a big step forward for like these game devs?
Haven says he knows it, but maybe he's wrong.
Well, you know, Kojima invented the game genre of
Strand type game.
games, you know,
The genre. What are we talking about?
so much so that From Software took influence. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know.
They did.
How?
Elden Ring.
Open world?
No, just the how to interact with people and stuff. It's just Strand type game stuff. I know they've been doing it longer than Death Stranding.
Yeah, I was
but-
like,
I was
what?
literally about to say they had the hint system like since the first game.
yeah.
Eye finger butthole.
Yes, indeed.
Fucking Super Mario Wonder got Strand type game influences in it. You can see
Did
it.
actually.
It does. It does.
That's a weird thing.
Can't wait to see it.
Oh
coming
my
out
god,
later
it
this
really
month.
does. I
It really
brought
does.
it up in my trailer reaction.
Yeah, it does. It has Strand type game elements.
God.
It's one of those things where like you can't explain it, but when you see it, it's like porn. You know it when you see it.
Yeah.
You know?
Fuck, dude. Okay,
Shout
I'm
out
just
Death
gonna
Stranding.
just because I know it got Game of the Year that year. I'm gonna say Sekiro.
Tavin, what do you say?
The answer is Untitled Goose Game.
Tavin is right. It is Untitled Goose
Damn
Game. I remember. I think now that when Tavin said he knew it, I think the reason he did know it was because they did that interesting thing where it was like I think the award bit was like the duck was like carrying the award away or something like
I do remember this. I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Evan or Connor, it's not called Untitled Duck Game. It's called Untitled Goose Game.
that. Goose Game. Goose Game. Goose
The
Game.
goose carried
Goose
the,
game.
the trophy,
Yes, you're right.
not a duck.
Oh, they had a
What did-
trailer later when it came to a console or something,
Mm-hmm.
and it like picked up its award or whatever.
Yeah, me and Ash played co-op in that game.
I forgot about that. That was great. Yeah, no, Untitled Goose Game was like such a weird thing because it just captured everybody's attention for some reason, and everybody was just obsessed.
It was a
with
content machine, dude.
Yeah, and it just game developers fucking loved it. Also, like if you look at the rest of the like contestants, like it's all these like super serious moody games like Death Stranding and Control and Sekiro. Like it's like they all elicit like the same kind of tone, and it was just nice to have a fun little goose guy running around.
Yeah, I guess so. And people like gooses. Well, actually, they don't. They're assholes. That's why they made the game about it. But
Geese are assholes, yeah.
the final entry, the final one. I changed it because I'm gonna go for a harder one.
Oh, here we go.
This is the tiebreaker. I'll do the other one if you guys still are tied. But this next one is 2021.
Oh shit!
Fuck, man.
Some couple games on here, and I'll give it to you. These games are It Takes Two,
Ooh.
Resident Evil Village,
Okay.
Forza Horizon 5,
Damn it.
Inscription, and Deathloop. The games.
I'm gonna go ahead and lock in my game of the year of 2021, Inscription.
That's what it was. Forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is Inscription too, if my memory serves correctly.
It appears that we're going into the tiebreaker because it was Inscription.
Because Inscription came out too
Wow.
late for the Keeleys, but then and Connor, this is why the top of the article or whatever said or the Wikipedia page said 2001.
No, it was nominated in the Keeleys.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
What are we saying here? I don't even know what we're saying.
It was nominated for
out-
Best Indie.
Was it? Because it came out
Yes.
too late for.
Nope.
I thought it came out too late.
It came out in like October.
Oh, it
or
didn't come out
September.
too late. I just played it late. That's what happened. Okay.
Yeah, we both played it late.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and then I remember Inscription getting its just dues at the GDC Awards. And Connor, that's why like it says 2001 because GDC happens in like March.
I
So it's
see.
the year before.
Fair enough. That makes more sense. I guess Wikipedia knows more than I do. Surprise, right? All right, I'm not gonna go with the original last one that I was going to because that's too easy. It really is just too easy for
Apparently
a
it's
tiebreaker.
too easy.
Still, it is. So, you guys decide. You guys get because I want to make sure we're not having a Untitled Goose Game situation. I want you to both all be completely unsure about what might win without hearing the entries. And that is, do you guys want for the tiebreaker to be 2014 or 15?
Fuck, man, I don't know.
Hey, guess.
Fucking. So you said 2014 or 15?
Yes.
See, I have an idea of the games that came out in both of those years, but I have no idea which one won the award, so it makes no difference to me.
I feel like I'm more confident about what came out in 2015.
Yeah.
So we go with that one. That one's the more interesting list anyway.
Okay.
Because this was a good year.
Can I guess what's on the list before you go through it?
Sure.
Phantom Pain, Witcher 3,
Bloodborne.
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 And then I'm gonna go Fallout 4. 2015.
Yeah, I think that's all of them.
That's the big four, right?
There's one more entry, and there's 5.
Yeah, there's usually 5 entries, but I don't know what the 5th one is.
Oh yeah, you're right. I miscounted.
Go ahead. What's the 5th one?
Because you were right on all those, by the way. All of those
Yeah.
are nominees.
Yeah.
The other one, Rocket League.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
The year of Rocket League. So, I'll reiterate them again for the audience if they forgot. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Rocket League. 2015 games. Objectively, the best one on this list is Bloodborne. This is true. Though I should take that back.
Bloodborne's the only one I haven't played, so you know.
Right? You
Could be right, could be very wrong. Who knows, Connor? I'm between two. And
Yeah.
it's the thing of like GDC today is more indie focused.
The only one that I'm like confident that it's not is Fallout 4.
That's where I'm at. I'm pretty confident it's not Fallout 4. Fairly confident it's not Phantom Pain.
See that?
Confidence is irrelevant. What matters is if you are right or wrong.
You're right. It is irrelevant. I'm gonna go because I I remember the launch of.
I'm
one of
gonna
these
say the
games.
I'm gonna say The Witcher.
Damn it. um, I'll say Rocket League because that was my other guess, and just to end this game.
Yeah, Tavin, I said earlier, don't have
What
your modified
have we
vote.
gone to another round?
It's The Witcher.
Yes, it's The Witcher 3 Wild
Yeah,
Hunt.
it's The Witcher.
being
That's what I was
the
gonna
victor.
guess.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Rocket League. I thought it was gonna pull a reverse on you.
Nah, it was The Witcher. Yeah, yeah, that does not surprise me at all. God, what a game! That's a
Right?
great year. We need to talk about that year more.
I still need to play that.
Yeah, it's a great game.
That's a great year because Fallout 4 is like arguably the worst game on that list, and that's still a good game.
It's fun. It's just not like other Fallouts or other.
It's not
Souls games.
3, and it's not Skyrim's, but it's still fun. It's a good time.
Well,
But
good job,
like,
Phil.
That was solid. That was solid.
Rocket League, what a banger of that game, man.
Yeah, that was
game-
that wasn't the zeitgeist.
That's like you once you stop playing that game, you're immediately dog shit at it.
Oh, 100%. Oh, yeah, I would never pick it up now.
Yeah. Everyone's just so much better at it than us now.
being able
So
to do
that's
Half the game
God
takes
damn.
place in the air now, and I'm like, what are we doing?
I don't get it,
things
man.
cars.
You see some of these like professional games and they're going fucking nuts. I see all these TikTok clips and I'm losing my mind.
Phil's watching clips from 3 years ago going, I can't believe he did it! He got the goal!
Dude, it's fucking crazy. So let's go ahead and close this out with Tavin's minigame. What do you have for us this week? As
I
minigame?
have, gentlemen, a list from Games Radar by Dalton. Oh, I'm sorry. Gamer Rant. I apologize.
Gamer
GR.
Rant. Okay.
GR.
Yeah, I get you.
Game Rant, rather. GameRant.com by Dalton Cooper. The top 10 video games with the most disastrous launches. This list, to put it in context, this list was published December 23rd, 2020. So no, it's a little outdated, but it's still. I think it's still got. I think this is a correct list. This is a correct list. Sometimes video game launches don't go as planned. This can be due to a game shipping full of bugs and other technical issues, and other times it can be due to unreliable online services. Other times still, a game makes too many promises that it fails to keep, resulting in significant community backlash. Over the years, there have been quite a few disastrous game launches, and then it names a couple games, so I'm going to skip far from that. Here are the biggest video game launch disasters that the industry has seen so far. Again, this is December 23rd, 2020. Here we go.
All right.
Both of you have won the last two games, but Connor, as we so clearly pointed out, won last week. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give it to Phil's favor, and I'm going to say, Phil, you can go first.
Hooray! I'm just gonna do the first one I think of because we talked about it on this podcast already, or maybe we didn't talk about it on this podcast, but we talked about it before we started. When I was going through that list with you, Tavin, I'm gonna say No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky is on the list, Phil, at number 4, granting you 7 points.
Decent. We're saying I don't think you explained it, but this is another hit 10.
It is another hit 10. So same rules apply. 10 entries on the list. Each contestant gets 5 guesses. Number 10 is worth 1 point. Number 1 is worth 10 points, and everything in between. Connor, your first guess.
Yes. What was the month it was done again?
Yeah, when did this come out?
December 23rd, 2020.
Okay.
2020. Okay.
Cyberpunk 2077, which probably kickstarted it all.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk 2077 is on the list, is in the blurb of text in the intro. That's why I skipped it.
Yeah.
But, Connor, they're a little more favorable to Cyberpunk than the likes of me. And Cyberpunk is only number 8 on the list, granting you 3 points.
I'm sorry, Phil. What was your first one again?
My first one was No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky at number 4. So 1, 2, 3 still available.
Anthem.
Damn.
Phil, Anthem is on the list at number 10. 1 point.
Number 10. All right, I got my next one locked and loaded. Assassin's Creed Unity.
Assassin's Creed Unity, Connor, also on the list Number 9, granting you 2
9, okay.
points. Oops, I
Goddamn,
typed in the
when
wrong
did this
number.
game come out?
There we go. Phil, we are back to you, my friend.
When did this game come out? I think. Was that 2020? I'm gonna say Marvel's Avengers.
Ooh, that I believe is a 2021 game. Phil.
God damn it!
It is not on the list.
Fuck.
You see, this is where we get really hard for myself.
Am I right in that? Is that a 2021 game?
Was it?
That's believable.
Connor, go ahead. Where are you at with this?
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think of multiplayer games at the time that.
Oh, Phil,
Yeah,
it is a 2020 game,
Damn.
but nobody cared.
Damn. I guess that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
I mean, Avengers is better than Anthem. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Right now. So.
damn, I'm struggling to think of games that had bad launches. Like at this point, because
Ooh, I got a good one.
Connor, there's a couple entries on this list garnered towards you.
I got a good one.
I know, I should know. Just because it had so many things that were missing, and you just said that, though it's probably not on the list. No, that wouldn't be reasonable. No, that wouldn't be it. No.
I'm almost curious as to just what he was about to say.
No, that's not even that's before. Never mind. That's not even in time with when it came out. Saved myself in that one. Damn, what fucking games had bad releases? Bad launches?
There's a lot of them, Connor. You're missing.
I
You're missing
know.
quite a few.
I know I am. It's just like. God damn. This is a harder one. This is one of the hardest we've been at.
I've got a good one.
You got a good one?
Come on, Connor. Don't let me down now, my boy.
Dude, I'm letting you down.
You're pick number
in the
3
process
here.
of
Don't
it.
let me down, man. There's one on this list I'm staring at, man. You just gotta. You have to get this one.
Damn, Tavin, you can't put that onus on me. You can't do that.
Put a lot of pressure on your roommate there.
Let's go with just because this is not fucking right at all. Dark Souls 2.
Oh, no shot.
No, Connor, it's not on the list. Dark Souls 2 is not on the list.
Yeah, I thought there was like some bad thing that happened with that release, and I was like,
No, Bloodborne
yeah.
had a worse release than Dark Souls 2.
with that
I'm gonna
loading
say this is my good one, Tavin. I'm gonna say Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Wow,
Damn,
Phil.
dude.
Wow, I'm surprised you
One.
pulled that one out. Phil, that is number 2 on the list, granting you
Wow.
9 points.
Fuck.
Ever.
Yes.
That was
God
awesome.
damn.
Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, this should be on the list. Let's go with Street Fighter 5.
Ooh, that's. Was that
Connor,
one
that's
battle
a-
launch?
Yes.
Connor, that's a great answer. It's actually a phenomenal answer. But unfortunately, it is not on the list.
Damn.
It's not here. That sucks because that's a really good answer, Connor. That's a
Yeah,
really good answer.
The negative reviews on Steam were very, very high.
Yeah.
Or low, I should say.
Phil, final answer.
This is my last one, really?
Should be. Let me see. You started
Yeah,
with
this
No
I
Man's
started with
Sky,
No Man's Sky, Anthem,
You guessed Avengers.
Marvel's Avengers,
And then you got
Okay,
Battlefront
okay.
2. So yeah,
Gotcha,
this should
gotcha.
be your last one.
I'm gonna say Fallout 76.
that was my next one. God damn it.
Fallout 76 is on the list at number 7, granting 4
Hey.
more points to young Philip.
I'll take it.
Connor, as of right now, Phil has the same number of points you had in our round, but you got less
Damn.
than me.
Oh wow, good
Yeah,
for
dude.
you. My list was easier. His list was easier. This is a hard one. Objectively,
Connor,
this is
there's-
true.
Connor, there's one answer on this list. If you don't get, you need to turn in your fan card.
I cannot turn. What are you talking about? Because there's some FromSoft games. There weren't any bad releases, right?
Ooh,
yeah, there was not. No.
I have a good guess. I don't think it's gonna be on there. It could be, but
What the fuck was it? Tavin, you're hinting at. Because let's see. Infamous. I know there's some game. I'm starting to think there was a game that came out at that point in time that I remember being disappointed in at its release, but I can't recall it. I think that's the one you're referring to. Whatever
I
it is.
wouldn't go down that line of thinking.
Erased it from my mind. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. It sounded like a Muppet
Marvin the
character right
Martian.
there.
There's a couple of entries on this list I'm surprised were not picked, but for the most part, I think you gentlemen had solid picks.
Mm-hmm.
Except for Dark Souls 2. That was a bad pick, Connor. You fucked up.
Yeah, I
there.
agree.
Fucked up
Yeah,
real
yeah.
hard there.
What are you gonna do? Shit. Fucking that game, you know?
All right, well, you gotta find one here at some point here, Connor.
Dude, there's like, let's just go with this. It's not red at all. Jedi Survivor. So Jedi Fallen Order.
Not Survivor. Yeah, Fallen Order.
Yeah, Fallen Order.
No, it's not on the list. No, not at all. Connor,
Can
that
I-
game
can
got
I-
a 10 from IGN.
Can I shoot a guess real quick?
Shoot a guess.
Metal Gear Survive.
Oh shit.
Ooh, would have been a good pick, not on the list.
Nah.
I think it's because everybody knew that game was going to be shit going into it. You know?
Fair.
You know?
People did.
This is more like about broken promises, like something like that, right?
Disastrous launches. Just kind of the whole idea of disastrous launches.
Oh, okay.
So going through the list, number 10, Anthem. We got that. Number 9, Assassin's Creed Unity. 8, Cyberpunk 2077. 7, Fallout 76. Number 6 on the list, Connor. Turn in your fan card. Final Fantasy 14.
No, I wouldn't turn on my fan card for that one.
It's not that you're a fan of 14, but you're a Final Fantasy fan. You should have had that.
I am.
You should have had that in the tuck.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that.
I forgot about that one.
I knew
though.
it wasn't great at launch, but like, you know,
Oh yeah, they had to remake the whole game.
Mhm.
Oh,
A
shit,
Realm
right.
Reborn.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Number 5. Little surprised Phil didn't go this route, but understandably so at the same time. Halo: The Master Chief Collection.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Multiplayer
That
broken.
one was rough. Rough multiplayer at launch.
Real
Yeah.
broken.
Yeah.
Number 4, we got that one, No Man's Sky. Number 3, didn't foresee you guys getting it, but it could have been possible. SimCity. 2013.
SimCity. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
SimCity. Totally
I didn't
failed at launch. I
Literally
had forgotten.
did not even cross my mind.
I had forgotten that one had happened because when I looked at the list, I was like, oh yeah, that game was shit.
Did they come
Number
back?
2, Phil got Star Wars Battlefront 2. And then number 1, I didn't think either of you were going to get because you're not in this sphere at all. WWE 2K20.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember WWE having some kind of controversy, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
Yeah,
No,
2K20.
I had no idea.
2K20 is like fucking atrocious from everything
Which
I've
that
heard
one came
about.
out in 2019 because they usually are a year
Yeah,
ahead,
they're
right?
usually like a year ahead or whatever, yes.
I think that was really before I was like I had my finger on the pulse of like the zeitgeist of
yeah.
games and all that.
So,
Second time that's word the word's been used.
By me. Second,
No.
both by me.
I did it used once.
Oh,
Okay.
then maybe I thought I did it, but
I mean,
maybe
you probably
it's 3
did.
times. Maybe it's 3 times.
Nice word. Well,
Nice.
Phil, you are the champion of this piggy bank.
I won.
You won. There's always going to be someone that wins. Does there always have to be someone that wins twice?
No.
No, that's not.
We've had weeks where it's like pretty much everyone wins one.
That's true.
everybody gets one.
That is not this
gets
week, though.
one.
Decisive.
Hey,
win.
I mean, I just thought of it now, but remember a couple of days ago when Kill la Kill turned like 10 years? There you go.
I do. That's a nice little callback. It's blue.
Yeah,
like
it's-
like
like
Satsuki's
a-
universe.
Yeah.
Satsuki.
I don't remember.
curious
That's
now.
because that's like the class president girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember her stuff. I know she was like blue and white,
Yes.
and then
yes,
black and red was the main girl.
Yes. Yuko. Fun show.
Yuko, that's her name.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: they're sisters.
Hey, that is a spoiler. It's 10 years, but
Yeah, you know, 10-year-old anime. Pretty good. I remember when I first tried to watch it. I tried to watch it first, like maybe 6 months to a year after it first came out. And it gave me a headache. Like I was like, just the animation of it was hurting my brain. It hurt my head. And then I gave it another chance. I gave it another chance like 4 years later.
So Phil needed to develop.
I did. My little brain. That's a piggy bank, gents. Anything else?
Piggy
You guys want to talk about any other games we've been playing, or any other news?
No, I mean, we covered it for the most part, at least on my front of everything I've been playing. And then,
Yeah. It's mostly just been those three for me. Where this past week it was I platinumed Sea of Stars, played some more Pikmin, and then played Assassin's Creed.
yeah. I mean, we had our review of Shovel Knight go live on the channel. You can go catch that. Our review of Assassin's Creed Mirage is coming up tomorrow by the time you're listening to this. So check that out. I will be doing a bountiful amount of streams for Spider-Man 2 when that launches next week, if I have my timeline right for when this episode comes out. So go check all of that out. Yeah. So next week, Spider-Man 2 is coming out. So check all that out as I go live with the streams and stuff.
I assume you're going to be doing like that night, right? So Thursday the 19th.
Probably a little bit, but I got this thing called school. It's 6 a. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. for, so
yeah.
I'm gonna try my best. So
anyway, thank you again, Connor Tavin, for joining me for this wonderful episode of the Piggy Bank. All of our links, of course, are in the description below. Check us out on any of your favorite podcasting services. And boys, let's just go ahead and say goodbye.
Goodbye, fellas.
goodbye.
See you.